You can hear my show on Stitcher. Stitcher is radio on demand. Download the free app today. Listen anytime, anywhere.
Stitcher is an award-winning free app that lets you listen to all your favorite shows, plus discover from 20,000 news, entertainment, and sports shows. Create custom playlists. Rate and review the GMR Podcast on Stitcher. Available on iOS, Android, Nook, and iPad. And over 4 million car dashboards.
On demand and on the go. No downloading, no syncing, and no wasted memory. Don't have Stitcher? Download it free today at Stitcher.com or in the App Store.
Coming in 2014, the director's cut of Writing Frenzy. Frenzy, the hottest comic book on the market. Billy Shaw, the screenwriter assigned to write the Frenzy movie. One problem. Billy's totally blocked. Now, Billy travels to the comic book store that the creator of Frenzy died in an attempt to inspire himself. Will it do the trick? With help from the store's owners, John and Pete, it just might. Writing Frenzy. It's about the process. The new comedy from Pondo Enterprises, coming in 2014.
GMR. You are listening to the GMR Podcast.
Support your locals, starting with Space Smoke Shop, located on 125 East Pennington Street, Tucson, Arizona.
Space Smoke Shop features local glass, cheap tobacco, and any drink you can think of. We'll also a hookah lounge and a venue. Like us on Facebook to keep up with shows, deals, and products.
Every second and fourth Tuesday is Punk Rock Tuesday at Space Smoke Shop, 125 East Pennington Street, downtown Tucson, Arizona. Be sure and tell them you heard about it on the GMR Podcast.
Who is John? That's a question that quite a few people already know the answer to, and now it's time for you to find out who is John. Go to whoisjohn.com, that's WHOISZHON, and you can watch the entire 20-episode series for free. It's the story of Jean, an alien, or is he, who crash-landed on Earth many, many years ago, or did he, who has now turned himself in to the authorities and claims he'll answer all of their questions. Or will he? Check it out. Whoisjohn.com. WHOISZHON.com.
GMR.
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 GMR. Wow.
Let's watch Party Animal last night.
Oh, how funny.
So fucking hot here. I feel like
Did you watch
Hey,
full
Eric.
frame or widescreen?
oh, there's no fucking difference, dude.
Oh yeah, the full frame, you see a little more of the top and bottom.
Is that right?
Oh, I've watched it so many times. What I'll do is I'll watch the widescreen, then I'll flip the disc over, and then I'll watch the full frame right in a row.
Are we live?
Yeah. Well, that's a good mic. This one's good.
Is this one good? This one's not. Is this one working?
There, yeah, these two work. It's the end of television, the show that tells it like it is. We foretold eventually it would be a show every other month, and then it'd be a show once a month on Sundays at 6 a.m. We're still waiting for that one to happen. But
I think we're too close to the camera. Or
speaking of two, we have 2 shows left of the year. We have a September show and a November show. Hopefully doing a show next week where we're going to have some FaceTime with Tim from, well, I want to say from Big Brother, even though he's not really on the show. But he
Just
was
by
on the
marriage.
show for a couple seconds there on that second episode, and maybe he'll be on again if Jeff Schroeder decides to come to his house. You know, I mean, that could happen. we're going to do the show on a Tuesday afternoon because, well, schedule's permitting.
Pondo Theater?
Well, yeah, Pondo Theater's still happening. You didn't see it this Sunday because lightning struck the building
I saw that.
and prevented the season premiere of Pondo Theater from happening. So,
And did you notice that? Well, maybe you
an
didn't.
act
but
of God
Channel,
said no more TV.
Channel 12 came back on before Channel 20 did.
Oh.
And I was wondering if this was what they were going to use to like take over the building because it was like struck by lightning.
And it only took a few days, and they got us right back on. So we both made it here just in the nick of time. I made it here about 5 minutes before you guys did.
We signed
which
in
works
at
out
5:59
because
now since they're only going to be doing live shows or open on Fridays one month and Saturdays
Yeah.
the next month. Are they still throughout the week going to be running stuff that people have already turned in?
yeah, I don't think that's
So, like,
changing.
it won't affect Pondo Theater at 4
It
o'clock in the
I
morning?
wouldn't think so. That stuff is cablecast time has never costed money on here. It's just one of those things that they do. So hopefully that won't be affected. Those are the shows I care the most about.
Yeah.
Not this one that costs $375 a show to do, and we put so much effort into it.
Saw Josh yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Gave me a big hug. Like he's happy that mostly it was because I told him, hey, Mark will help you out.
That's when I came over.
Oh, we
walked
were talking about last week on the show before
Josh.
Duncan showed up. Josh wanted to get some training down here.
Right.
And he told me he had the $20. Now he has the money. I think he has it all set up.
He needs to check with Lisa or Vicky.
I think he does.
Well, pretty soon we're all going to be paying a little bit of something to do
What, to come
stuff down here.
Operate a camera. I have to pay to come down and run a camera.
Probably.
Wow.
Well,
That's be like a,
They got to keep it open somehow.
That's like at
right?
the Loft Theater where everybody pays, including the guy that runs the movies. You know,
That's
the
right.
projectionist. Everybody,
you-
ushers, everybody.
You know that short movie that Cliff was in about the documentary about how film's going
yeah.
away? That won an Emmy this week.
No kidding.
It won the regional Emmy.
What?
Wow.
So that's
I
a
thought it
picture
was
of him
well
on
produced.
Facebook with the statue. It's pretty
I
cool.
thought it was well produced.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even though he's
mentioned
just
it.
the subject of the documentary, it's still
Cliff
pretty cool,
is
though.
He's an Emmy-winning
Somebody needs to say
TV
it.
star.
Yeah.
Say it, Martin.
Emmy-winning Cliff Campbell. And that can be seen on this very channel. It's called Going Dark, and they show it several times throughout the week, I've noticed.
I was at Comic-Con with that guy.
That's right, just a few months ago. So that's pretty cool. They're all pretty freaking stoked about it. He was texting me from the event. He's like, here I am at this Emmys thing. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, we're not going to win. And then he texts, well, we won the fucking thing. And I'm like,
how
that's
many
cool, man.
people was he up against?
There was two other movies in that category.
Wow, that's
Deep
really cool.
as deep.
So that's cool. And I did think that was a pretty well made.
I did too.
Movie,
when you
you know.
showed it to me, I'm thinking, this
We
is
watched
classy.
it before we went to Comic-Con last year.
And anybody that knows me, I've been doing television
Nobody
so
can see
long
me
and really
nodding,
critical.
but
When
I
I see
was.
something that's well put together, I comment. That is nice, and that was really well put
Yeah.
together.
Going Dark on this channel. Stay tuned. I think next time they're showing it Monday at like 8:45 or
Now,
something.
did
So-
he produce that and do all
No,
that?
he's just one of the subjects of it. He didn't make
Oh,
it.
it was
He's
part
just
of a
in
series.
it.
He was part of a series in this like collective show, and he's like one of the segments.
Well, he was the subject of the documentary because he worked at the movie theater where they were switching.
Okay.
But he didn't shoot the thing about himself. He just happened to meet these guys at the local college, and they were showing some of their stuff at his theater, and then they decided to do a thing
Does
about
that
it and
mean-
put him in it.
Does
and
that
yeah.
mean we're going to have to watch this
Well, sure.
again?
Sure.
So Mark can
Actually, he's the logical
what's
choice
going on?
because he was the manager
that's
there at
awesome.
the time, wasn't he?
And then the guys making it, they also shot this short wrestling movie. And they're trying to turn that
Watch
into a
that
series.
too?
I don't have a copy of it, but you'd like it. He showed it to me
love
when I went out there.
wrestling.
I'm like, see how it all just ties in?
It's all about Ric Flair. He's going to
And so how is Big Brother
Oh,
tied
yeah.
into
couple
this?
days. So who's going to loan me $30 amongst you two kids? Oh, look at him. Look at him. Nobody's going to loan me $30. One of you viewers, come on, pink cookie guy, I need $30.
Charge him
Wolfman,
interest.
you've been
Ric
known to give
Flair,
money
dude.
away.
Charge him interest.
I'll get him to sign 2 autographs. and I'll give you one.
There
One
you go.
cookie. Come on.
And a cookie.
I'm out. And I wrote a
And they're
note.
2 hours each, right?
I wrote a note on my hand that says we have to watch episode 5, 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Oh, you
Oh, he timed it.
marked what happens then.
I don't have any scratch paper. Anyway,
He wrote this all over his
good
head. That's
things
funny.
happen.
Palm Pilot.
Yep.
Plus,
The original Palm Pilot.
I think we revealed that you would like to be contestant next year.
Oh yeah, I've been saying that every year, and then I always
Every
get cold
year,
feet.
yeah.
So I
never
watch
heard
the
that.
show, and then I remember exactly why I don't go on.
Marty, let me ask you this: can you be away from your home environment for 3 solid months?
If
What
I'm
about
in there,
What
sure.
about your girlfriend?
I'm in there with
she's
Donnie and
gonna
shit. I'll be
hate
laughing my
With-
ass
with,
off.
with no problem.
Yeah,
Your
because
girlfriend's
it's a
not
Big
gonna
Brother
like
house.
it, dude.
It'd be like being in here for 3 months straight. I think I could handle that.
But this room doesn't have a toilet.
What if me, you, and Mark
Well,
had to live?
that's
in,
a have-not.
Why don't you, me,
Yeah.
you, and Mark rent an apartment just to test your abilities, dude?
And then we'll hook cameras up everywhere.
yeah,
and-
we'll just see what the fuck happens. 3 months. Let's do 2 months. Let's do a month.
But we can't leave. That we can't leave.
No, never.
Then it's like the real world.
Never. The
Well,
three
think
of
about it.
us.
'Cause
we
nobody
can
gets
o- we can
evicted.
order
You're gonna have to take a.
We'll all
3-month
get
lapse.
evicted for not being able to pay the
You're gonna have to
bill.
be off of work for 3 months to do this.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just do it
You
for
won't be.
1
You won't
month.
be able to collect anything for 3 months.
I can do anything I want.
We'll be living on
Oh, So
slop.
there's stipulations in this game. I see.
No, I can leave the house anytime I want. You guys have to stay there.
I don't know if I could do Big Brother. I don't have the build or the strength for it anymore. And probably, I'm a nice guy. I get along with just about anybody I meet, for the most part. And I tolerate bullshit pretty well. And, have you noticed that nobody is a cigarette smoker
Yeah, I've noticed that.
this time around?
It's brought to you by electronic cigarettes, and nobody's a cigarette smoker.
Are you serious? It's brought by e-cigarettes?
Yeah. The After Dark, yeah.
Oh, the After Dark. And nobody is smoking.
No. And Donnie is Robert's age, so that's kind of funny when you put that into perspective.
He's, 42?
42. I am now 40. This is my first show of being 40. So I guess you could say now technically 25 years of doing this, because I was 15 when I did my first show. So even though
Well,
technically you have to go till next April to hit to that date, but
this
still.
is my first show at age 60,
All right.
I think. Wait, we did?
We did a show last
Oh,
month.
you did one in
and-
May? Oh, that's right, yeah.
But we will be back in 2 months.
Anything to draw
And
attention to
what
myself,
will be
folks.
on in this time slot a month from now?
No.
I'm guessing it'll be one of the repeats we have. That's already in the library, probably like Into Television Shuffle or something goofy. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to produce a new program for them to show. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll ask. I didn't even thought about that.
Go to your house and make one tonight.
Exactly. A banked program.
You can do anything you want, to quote a friend of mine.
How long was I gone?
You've been gone for about 35, 37 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, we're just about ready to wrap it up.
It's November already.
Yeah, where were you? You come wandering back after all these weeks?
And it's still hot outside.
Right.
And now it's time for the after show. Beards are trending.
Beards are trending. And I had this beard
They're all
before
Johnny-come-latelys
that show
now, yeah,
started. I
see.
had this beard before that show started. But I'm sure they've been growing their beards for as long as I have.
Chia beard.
A chia beard.
They have that for those Duck Dynasty guys.
Are
The
you
chia
serious?
head where you put the chia on, it grows a chia beard. Yeah.
Don't they sort of go down and turn up?
Yeah.
They would have to.
It
for
grows
those that like.
down, yeah.
Unless you grew it upside down and then let it grow like that, then you'd flip it over.
Maybe
and show
that
it.
is what you have to do.
Guess what you're getting for your birthday next year, dude?
A Raj Bendy.
A chia pet. You're gonna get a chia head
No,
of you.
not
of
you. Him.
Oh,
You're
Me?
getting Raj. You're getting Raj. I don't know what he's getting.
He's getting chia beard.
He's getting a chia beard.
I already got one.
I've got about 6,000 points on CBS.com now. I've completed all the challenges.
Yeah, what do you get out of that? Have you got?
You
free?
can turn in the coins for a live feed if you get 10,000 of them.
Oh, it takes that many. It doesn't cost anything. Just
No, you just got to sit there and watch stuff.
Do you have to watch it till the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you don't get your bonus coins. That's right.
Right across the street.
And that'll be a future podcast. Living in the Arts District and analyzing song lyrics. Coming soon to the GMR Podcast.
Near you.
GMR.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.